Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm gonna show you all the details of this car. So the new Renault Zoe, it's a fully electric car. This is a 2021 model here, and well, let's start with the design itself. When we compare it to its predecessor, it's got some changes, not too much, so the main shape of the car remains the same. So let's start with the front. You will see the new LED lights. We have the daytime running LEDs in the C shape, which is a well-known, from other Renault models as well. LED lights are now standard. You can actually turn them on by just pressing this on the key. You see they are here. Let me show you the other one as well. So lovely C shape, and definitely you will recognize this car on the road. Now in the middle you have this badge, which has this three-dimensional shape. It appears like it's a 3D badge, and this is actually also the charger. So I will do an overlay where you will see how you open this. You need to press the button inside in order to open it, of course. And yeah, you put your cables in here. We have the Zoe lettering as well as the blue badge around the Renault badge itself. And the bumper has been redesigned. It's also a bit wider, and it's got new air inlets. You see them in here. They're actually real. Not sure if a camera is catching any of it. Yeah, now you see it probably. So yeah, there is some airflow. Apparently it's been improved. You have additional chrome lines here with the fog lights. Sensors are here and also on the grille, which has some diamond pins. It all looks pretty nice and elegant. This is the new shade of the blue. It's called the CELADON Blue, if I'm pronouncing that right. And side profile, well, 4 meters and 8 centimeters, so dimension wise still the same as its predecessor. But we have the new wheel designs. They go from 15-inch up to 17-inch, and now you see the dimension of this one: 195, 55 are 16. I actually think the 16-inch would be the best choice for this car. We have the Continental tires and lovely dual tone of the wheel, and look at this detail, the blue lines around the wheel cap. So yeah, this is it. This is the side profile. Of course, we have a well-known hidden door handle here for the back doors. And if we come to the back of the car, now you will notice the new, a bit bigger LED lights, and they have the dynamic indicators, which you just saw. So if I unlock it, you see, and let's press on the lights. And I do love this pattern. Looks really, really cool and looks very modern actually. Tell me in the comments, do you agree with me? This is the view from the back. Of course, clean design. The bumper, we have the sensors, and the rear view camera is hidden in here. Yeah, these are not LEDs. Yeah, not LEDs. I would love to see those in LED technology, but this does look pretty nice. Of course, Zoe lettering. The badge is here. Let me open the trunk. We are greeted with 338 liters of storage room. Here we have the cables, and here is where you would put your shopping bags, so additional hooks, and one light on the left side, but it's not in LED technology. If you fold the seats, you get more than 1,200 liters, which is pretty good indeed. And now that we saw the exterior of the car, I think it's time to check out the interior. This car does have the keyless entry, which means I just need to have the key somewhere with me, and the car unlocks. And now we are greeted with the modernized interior when we compare it to its predecessor. Let's start here. You will see a lot of cloth materials in here. Now the elements here, which are the buttons, of course, classic ones for the windows and the mirrors. And this is rather big because it's divided into two sections. You can put, for example, the bottle in this one, and the edges of the speakers, they have this gloss black edge. And now we come to the main part. those are the seats. They're a combination of cloth and leather, and they have this integrated headrest which looks rather cool. And now let's see this from driver's perspective. This is the view in front of the driver, so let's actually press this and turn on the car. So it is now ready to go. We're not going to go anywhere. I just want to have everything on so that I can show you. In front of us we have 10-inch digital cockpit. This is the new steering wheel. It's got this, let's call it a flat bottom. Once again, blue elements here on the steering wheel itself. The main console is a rather nice 9.3-inch touchscreen with new infotainment system, something that we saw also on the new Clio. And the cloth material is here, which is very good. I do love this. Looks awesome, and probably not bad for maintenance. Additional storage room in here. Let me change the view back to the standard one. You have some of the buttons. Here is the button for the eco mode, hazard lights. This is to lock it, and this is for the parking, as you can see. The AC controls are on those knobs, which is awesome. Probably the best option that there is. It's very easy to control those. You have the air vents, the temperature, and the mode. Additional AC controls, and here you will have the aux. You have 2 USB ports as well as the 12-volt power outlet. This is storage room, and this is the wireless charger for your phone. The gear lever is pretty cool. I do love this design. You can go to the B mode when you press it twice, and we no longer have the classic handbrake. We have the electronic one, which means you get more room here, also so for the charger as well as for some cup holders. But I would love to see maybe an armrest here. But other than that, this is all pretty easy to use. Once again, cloth material here, which is in my opinion much better than, for example, gloss black finish, piano black finish that we actually see in many new models. Let me also show you the glove box. And here we have the spec list, so I will actually show you that right now. This is the version R135, which means it's got a 135 horsepower electric motor. You have the range, which is 386 kilometers by WLTP standard. Charging time, so you have the 3 kilowatt charging, 11 kilowatt charging, 22 kilowatt charging would take 3 hours, and the fast charging DC 50 kilowatt, 80% in 70 minutes. As I said, the new color, it's called the blue CELADON. So yeah, CELADON. And those are the prices. This is the price without options. This is the price with all the options that we have here, which is the color and the 360 parking camera, as well as the fast charging option. So this is the price. I will put the euro amount on your screen. And it is now time to check out the infotainment system. It's a well-known system from Renault. This is the home button and the home screen. You access it by just pressing this. You have the navigation and the widgets. You can configure those out, of course. If you press this, you go into the main menu where you have a lot of options and functions. The navigation, it's got the 3D shape of the buildings, which you see here. And stay tuned for my night point of view drive, because there you will see it will really be beautiful. Just look at the cathedral here, and this is really awesome, and Renault is doing it pretty well. Let me also show you some of the functions here. So you see that we have the Formula 1 car on the place where we are right now. That's because you can have just a second, so you go to map settings, and when you go to this My Car screen, you can see that we have a lot of options. So you can have just the arrow, you can have your car, Zoe, you can have some concept cars, so quite cool, or the Formula 1 car. So let's see how this one looks, for example. Just a second, so we go, yeah, here it is. quite cool, but I want the Formula 1 car, so let's go back. You adjust a bunch of settings here. You can also put the night mode. Let's do this. Now you see it. Let's put it to automatic. Traffic sign, traffic display, and stuff like that. All the options can be updated and configured here. But now for my car, let's put the Formula 1 car. Or I think this is maybe even the electric Formula actually. Yeah, so it's an electric Formula, sorry for that. Of course, this is an electric car. Anyway, we go to the main menu. Once again, radio, you have the list of stations here, and you also have the presets and frequency, so you change those in here. Let's go back. Music, of course, if you have music on your USB, you can put it here. Phone, you can pair it with the Bluetooth, but also you can go here and see that we have the smartphone integration, so Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then you can mirror your phone on this screen. Let's go back. Apps, photo and video, probably you can store them here if you want. Car info, air quality, so this car has the special filter that continuously clean the air entering the vehicle, so I've put this on. And you go here to the system settings for the software, for the updates and stuff like that. Not gonna go through that right now, so those are the car info. And if you go to settings, here is where you can see the driving assistance system. So this car has a bunch of safety systems. As you can see here, we have a traffic sign recognition, lane assist, and blind spot assist. And you configure then in here, so you have the vibration and warning, and the blind spot, you can also configure that out. Let's see this. So yeah, this is just on or off. But yeah, those are the driving assistance systems, park assistance, and EV programming. If you want to, postpone charging, or, edit the things that have to do with charging and program your charging, stuff like that. Car configuration, turn indicator, sound volume, you can adjust that. The access, so a lot of options here. Auto door lock when driving, hands-free, and stuff like that. Wipers and welcome lights, which will be on, and you will see that during the night. Point of view drive, so those were the vehicle settings, and here you have the settings for the system itself. You have the displays, and now you configure the central display brightness, but also the style. So this is the 10-inch screen that we are talking about, and let's see the options that are here. This is the style 2, and this is the style 3. So let's put back the first one. You can configure the ambient lights. I mean, not the ambient lights, those are the lights for the colors for the digital dashboard. If we put this to green, now you see the main theme is in green. Now it's in red. And let's see if we change the rest of it. Yeah, you see this is now in red. And when you go back to settings and display and put this, you see that the theme of the infotainment system also changes. So yeah, quite cool. You can also have the custom one, but not sure why. Okay, so this is the standby screen background, and yeah, maybe you can put photo that you like and then have that one, but let's just put this to default. And yeah, well, I will actually keep this color because it's the same color pretty much as the exterior of the car, which makes sense, so I will keep those on. Sound systems and settings, language keyboard. Not gonna go through those systems, but you get the point. So this is the infotainment system, quite easy to use, and yeah, I do love this big screen. It's a big plus for me, at least when we compare it to the predecessor. Definitely a big improvement. And let me just show you this. If you swipe it here to the right, you see that you have the systems in here, and you can also go here and check out where is your nearest charging port, or you can check out the charging ports in the city. So you can go about the battery. You see that we have the percentage here, which is quite cool. It's nice to have the exact percentage. A lot of new EVs just have the picture here, but they don't have the exact percentage. So a thumb up for that. And well, yeah, that's pretty much it now. We will now check out the space at the rear bench. Before that, let me just show you the sun visor in here and additional lights here and another sun visor. So yeah, that's it. Let's check out how much space I have at the back. 2.59 meters is the wheelbase, hidden door handle, and actually really nice opening of the doors. Have a lot of room to enter, but here, well, let's see this. I've adjusted the driving position for myself, and well, yeah, I can manage here, but not on a longer road trips. This is the view on the front. Let's see this. So you have some storage room in here, but only on the right side. Let me also show you the situation for my head. Okay, and here it is. So just about right. I don't have any millimeter more, but it's okay. You see also the pattern on the roof is quite cool, but I would manage shorter trips here without problems, but on longer road trips I don't think I would be that comfortable in here. And now time to open the front hood. You pull this. I will also press this so that we open the charging port of this car. Let's start with the hood. So it's actually got hydraulic struts, and I will also open this. So you see, this is it. So there are actually two options for this car when we talk about the electric motor, but when we talk about the battery, it's got the improved battery, 52 kilowatt hours, and the motors, well, this one is 135 horsepower electric motor. There's also a less powerful one with 110 horsepower. And well, yeah, that's it. The DC charging up to 50 kilowatts. It's an optional extra, so I would definitely suggest going for that, as it would make your life easier. So tell me in the comments, what do you think about those numbers? I think for a city drive should be really decent, but yeah, tell me in your comments, what are your thoughts? And that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the night point of view drive, where you will see the screens and everything in action during the night, and also we'll talk more about the real range and all the driving functions and options with this car. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.